Tonight's episode of Coronation Street was nothing short of explosive, the kind of chaos only Bernie Winter could cook up. What started as a clever plan to expose someone's dark side turned into an emotional disaster that ripped through her entire family. And this time, the fallout might be too big to fix. Bernie, in true Bernie fashion, thought she could outsmart everyone. Her latest mission? Get revenge on Naomi, the paramedic whose vile behavior had left Asha Alahan deeply scarred. Bernie was convinced that if she could get Naomi to lose her temper on camera, the truth would finally come out for everyone to see. So, she decided to stage the perfect setup. With Gemma by her side, Bernie crafted a plan that sounded simple enough but had disaster written all over it. They invited Naomi to the Bistro, pretending she'd been chosen for an exclusive meeting with someone famous. Naomi, unsuspecting and intrigued, showed up. She had no idea she was walking straight into a trap. The moment she arrived, Bernie and Gemma kicked things into motion. The celebrity meeting was suddenly cancelled, leaving Naomi confused and irritated. Gemma seized the moment, stepping in with her trademark sarcasm and snide remarks, while Bernie quietly pulled out her phone, ready to capture the chaos. Toya Battersby spotted Bernie filming from across the room and instantly knew trouble was brewing. She didn't waste a second. She called Dev, urging him to come before things got out of hand. But it was too late. The tension was already boiling over. Gemma turned up the heat, calling Naomi a scumbag in a suit. The insult hit hard, and in that instant, Naomi snapped. Her temper flared, and she threatened to punch Gemma's lights out. And then, she did exactly that. Within seconds, the scene descended into madness. Shouts filled the bistro. Tables were overturned. Naomi lunged forward. Gemma tried to defend herself, and Bernie kept recording through the chaos, convinced this was the proof Asha needed. Luckily, Kit Connor stormed in just in time, dragging the two apart before things got truly ugly. Naomi, furious and humiliated, accused Bernie, Gemma, and Dev of stalking her. Kit didn't know who to believe, so he made the only call he could. Everyone was going to the station. The atmosphere was tense, thick with anger and confusion. But right before they were taken away, Dev did something that would change everything. He turned to Naomi and told her something no one expected to hear. At first, the show didn't reveal what he said. The moment hung in suspense. But later, the truth came out in the worst possible way through a viral video that started spreading across Weatherfield. Nina Lucas showed Asha the footage that was making the rounds online. And as it played, Asha's face dropped. The clip wasn't just about Naomi's outburst, it was Dev, standing there, revealing to the world that Naomi's racist abuse had driven Asha to try and take her own life. Asha's world shattered in that moment. The pain she had fought to bury, suddenly exposed for everyone to gossip about. Her father, the man she trusted most, had turned her private trauma into public humiliation. She didn't even have words. Later, Dev found her in the street and tried to play it off, saying he hadn't posted the video online. But Asha wasn't having it. "That's twice now, Dad. Twice you've betrayed my trust," she said, her voice breaking with both anger and disappointment. "You're not listening. I don't want you to try, I want you to stop." Those words hit hard, the kind that stay with you long after they're said. Meanwhile, back at home, Kit and Bernie showed up with what they thought was good news. Naomi had been charged with assault. Bernie felt vindicated. Finally, she believed she had done something right. But her relief quickly faded when Asha walked downstairs with her bag packed. "There's a video online of my dad saying I attempted suicide," she said, holding back tears. "How on earth is that making anything better?" Her voice was quiet, but full of hurt. "You both keep doing what you think is best, but you're not listening to me. This is my life, my pain, and you're using it like it's yours to fix. If you can't respect that, I can't stay here." And with that, she left. No yelling, no dramatic music, just the sound of the door closing behind her and the weight of silence filling the room. Bernie stood there, stunned. Dev tried to keep it together, but the guilt was written all over his face. After a long pause, he turned to Bernie and said quietly, "I need you to go." Bernie blinked, unsure she'd heard him right. "Just for the night?" she asked softly. But Dev didn't respond. He couldn't even look at her. That silence said everything. Bernie's plan, the one she thought would protect Asha and set things right, had done the opposite. It exposed wounds that hadn't healed, tore her family apart, and left everyone worse off than before. Now, with Naomi facing charges, Bernie isolated, and Asha gone, the Alahan family stands on the edge of collapse. And as much as Bernie wants to fix things, this might be the one mess she can't clean up with a clever plan or a heartfelt apology. Because in Weatherfield, once a secret goes public, especially online, there's no taking it back. The damage is done. And for Bernie Winter, that realization might just be the hardest truth of all. What happens next? No one knows for sure. But one thing's clear, the fallout from this scheme will echo far beyond